These are tweets that people tweeted online, and I'll be addressing them. So the first one is, the IDF is blocking aid from reaching the people of Gaza. The way the system works, this is obviously false. The way the system works is aid reaches Israeli borders, gets checked by COGAT, approved, and then transferred into Gaza. Within Gaza, it needs to be picked up by the international community, who then distributes it to the people of Gaza. In the last few weeks, Israel has facilitated the entry of more than 5,000 trucks of aid into Gaza. As we are speaking right now, there are hundreds of trucks waiting in Gaza to be picked up by the international community. The second one is, the IDF is trying to conquer Syria. This is false again. Israel is holding the defense line, making sure no threat is posed on our border to our civilians. As the events unfolded with the Syrian regime changing, the IDF took control of the area of separation, which is an area between Syria and Israel, where UNDOF operates there, still there operating. The third claim is that the IDF targets Gazan civilians who are trying to reach humanitarian aid distribution force. This is false again. I've been there. I spoke to the soldiers. That is not something IDF do. A lot of it is fake news. A lot of it is Hamas injuring and killing Gazans on the way to pick up food. Later on, reporting it as something the IDF did. And the last thing is, there are some incidents, but they are hundreds of meters away. They are not in the areas of distribution. There are incidents in which people, and I remind you, Hamas is dressed in civilian clothes. We haven't seen them wear uniform in months since the latest ceasefire, approaching IDF troops, and IDF troops acting according to directives. Israel is committing genocide against the people of Gaza. You can be the judge. Since the beginning of the war, Israel has put out millions of warnings to civilians, giving up the element of surprise, telling them we are going to act here against this terror organization that is holding our hostages in tunnels, and we are giving you a warning. We are giving up the element of surprise so you can get out of harm's way. This is something that Israel has done in millions of SMS texts, phone calls, leaflets, social media warnings, and so on. Israel has facilitated the entry of millions of polio vaccinations when there was an alarm of a polio outbreak. Israel has facilitated almost 2 million tons of aid into Gaza. Israel is doing everything we can to get Gazans out of harm's way. Israel has publicly said that our war is with Hamas and not the people of Gaza. This is a war, I remind you, that began with the atrocious attack of October 7th, and it is not ending because Hamas is holding our hostages and refusing to put their weapons down. The last one is, Israel has severe restrictions on aid entering Gaza. Again, there are security checkups to make sure that nothing that is restricted goes into Gaza, as such as weapons, as happened in the past. And we saw on October 7th the types of weapons that Hamas had. They came from somewhere, obviously. What Israel is doing is a simple security checkup to make sure that when aid is going in, it is actually aid that is going in. As we are speaking, there are hundreds worth of trucks waiting inside Gaza to be picked up by the international community and given to the Gazan people.